AJ, I said leave the dog alone. How many have to say that? I really be boring when I'm not even talking. It's like they're the same character, just different uniforms. Black wet shoes, black secondary shoes.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans.
Mama! That.
And we are underway from Houston. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
So good.
Work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to throw.
Give me that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession.
Someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be a little bit of shock. Just trying to instead of let the opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Smoke buoy. Smoke buoy.
Willis now off of play action.
Touchdown.
Advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Touchdown pass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Nah, because I woke up today, my foot was but I think I already went out the same stuff to front.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Give me that.
The game.
That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Texans
playing my manager, man. You playing yours too? You playing yours too?
Nah, it's just
You know?
That's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time.
Happy Father's
And
Day,
this
man.
crew's
What's
got
up?
one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
So here's a 1st and 10
Okay,
at the 38.
Yeah, I
Play
think
fake.
that's me,
Here's
right?
Willis. This is caught.
I sent y'all a link to watch that game.
So now hold on here. We do have a
You said what?
flag down.
I sent y'all the link to watch it. I thought maybe I was.
Nah, I saw it. I didn't see it.
Daddy, can I play?
Oh, you saw the link.
Holding penalty.
Nah, I saw you had said the game was on. I couldn't watch it though.
Yeah, I got you.
Damn, man. That was a touchdown.
Hey, I'll be back on it.
Here's Willis.
Like, 10
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
On second and a long way to go. Willis, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. Touchdown, Texans. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, the teams of yesteryear? There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes?
Touchdown.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. Now a hit.
Oh, this nigga about to quit.
They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
This guy's about to
Things are starting
quit.
to unravel a little bit for
He
them
is
right before
pissed
our
off
eyes.
now.
They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
Willis will look to throw on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And they've got this down at the 12-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can draft anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 2nd and 12, Willis dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Touchdown, everybody! Touchdown, everybody!
3rd and 5. What are you gonna do? 35.
36 to
3rd and 5.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. Willis looking to throw it.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Texans. Dallas Goddard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out.
Damn, this 21 is 0 in the
points
first
in this
quarter.
game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in position. Every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you take a step back when you do that.
Short completion, just 4 yards. That'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Give me that pick.
Oh, he's going to go for it all.
Shit.
And
Damn.
he's got it. Touchdown,
Good fucking
Chiefs.
pass. He got me with
Kadarius
that
Toney, 55 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And that is going to be pulled.
He can't guard you, son. Look how far back he's playing. He can't guard him.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll run with Chubb. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Nick Chubb with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Bass on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
And I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, blitzing.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And a good push defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Trying to lay one up deep. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to have it here just past the 25. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. And Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out with
Oh my God. Oh my God. Straight up monster food, man.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Willis looking to throw on 1st down. And he's
Damn
going
it,
to
I
be
had
sacked.
square wide
They sack
open,
him
man.
back right at the midfield stripe. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Willis. Throw left side complete. That's Bush. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nice job there on the escape and scramble. 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Certainly not the way they drew it. But that's why they threw this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. The tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Second down, Willis looks to throw here. Going out wide, finds Chubb. Touchdown! Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Texans continue to pull away here this 1st half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the rout is on here in this 1st half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things up.
It's caught inside the 25.
Come on, Gordon.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's a handoff out of the gun. 5 yards gets him back near the original line.
Field goal out here, buddy.
They could be displayed on that play because he saw there was a way to completely break off a huge game. So he got where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
He's pulling everybody back. Yeah.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Willis. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Third down, it's Willis. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush, finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 87 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Here's Bash now for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Next to score, Texans 42, Chiefs 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. Shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half facing them.
Look at that.
And my goodness, another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Another touchdown,
with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing?
I'm about to put 100 points on this team.
Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at the 17-yard line. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
He's going to let this one go deep. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kadarius Toney as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first two quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
To throw again on second down. Willis. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this will be recovered by the offense, but it will be of little importance now as time has expired here in this first half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now Willis on 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
First and 10, it's Willis. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. They go up the middle with Chubb. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Because the defense got pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line set to get going. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together, OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Right back to the air with Willis. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. Play action. Willis. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. To throw, here's Willis. Dance into it, and the pressure gets to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. They go play action with Willis. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 1 quarter remains. begins here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Game didn't try to let me get 100 points.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
From the gun, here's Willis. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Willis now off play action. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. Now Willis to throw. The quick hitter complete. It's Bush. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Texans are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield, even if you don't get the catch. Maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And now here's another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Yet another mistake after the interception. There, guys, you look out at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to...
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Oh,
and he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, and my goodness, another interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you. And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. The improve on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Willis looking to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down. See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD? That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, he's talking about it. You keep throwing the football on confidence, but we're not seeing a confident player right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. Throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. That conviction brings one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, let's face it, no surprise, they're still playing it around. They are going to. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Texans defense stands tall. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful. I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
18
Play action. Here's Willis. Flush to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. 2nd down throw coming by Willis. Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Second down, here's Willis. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess? He didn't like how some of the snaps were running away, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Now Willis to throw.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Not much defensive resistance on that drive. Really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his crew will take over with a football at the 45-yard line. That had this disaster all over.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Here's Willis on 3rd and long.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you know, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see...
He's got a man, complete. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Play fake. Here's Willis. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The Charles are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Houston, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they fall under 500 now as they drop to 7-8. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.